There's a collaboration going around in YouTube. Why do you do what you do? 5 questions. And we were tagged by Becker's Backyard Homestead. Question number 1, why did you start your YouTube channel? Well, that one's pretty easy to answer. In 1998, we bought our first house and it was a true fixer-upper. It was kind of a dump. It had been a rental for 15 years. But in those days, I was a builder, so I would work all day and then I would come home and keep working into the night. I gutted it in places, completely rebuilt and remodeled this house. Throughout that, I would always take pictures and document every little thing that we did. You know, old school, actual photographs, 4x6 on paper, and put them into a photo album, and had, over the course of 10 years, this book that was, well, the whole history of our renovation process and everything we did. Well, started having a family and outgrew the house. We sold it to an awesome young couple. And when we left at the closing, I gave them this book. Now, why did I do that? Well, one of my favorite shows growing up was This Old House. And the thing I thought that was so cool about that show often was when they'd be working on one of these 200-year-old houses, is that family members would come, or they'd go to the library or archives and get these old pictures of the house and at previous dates and when it was in its finest days before it sort of fell into disrepair. And I thought it was just, always thought that was so cool how there was this history of the home and the people had lived in it and what had happened. So I wanted to do that. I mean, I didn't need to take these pictures with us. I took out the personal photos and some of them, the things that I wanted to keep, but I just thought it needed to stay with the house. All right, well, when we moved out here, this farm is another fixer-upper. It had been abandoned and there's so much work that needs to be done out here. But instead of taking pictures, I thought a great way to document would be to use videos and try and upload them to YouTube. And we had another little channel where I uploaded a few videos before, but I thought, well, I'll start one that's just for this house. So, you know, I mean, and the farm. If we ever leave, well, then the next owners are going to have this whole documented series of videos of everything we ever did out here to this farm, which I thought, well, that would be kind of neat. And I love making videos. Ever since I was in high school and throughout college and over the years, I mean, I'm not good at it, but I just liked making videos. So kind of combine those two things together. And that's why we started our YouTube channel. Number 2, name 2 of the videos you produced that you're most proud of. Well, that one, it's interesting. The video we did about restoring our well, I really like that video, but not because of the video itself. It's not really that good. But that video, there's a lot that went behind it. And it just speaks to an early, I don't know, moment where something that had been so abandoned on this farm that it was completely overgrown and you couldn't even see it hardly. I learned about wells, all the kids worked on it. Our daughter got an FFA grant that helped purchase the pump. And together as a family, we restored that well and built the well house or the pump house to go over it. So there's just a lot of sentimental value to that video. And also just what it means for us. Water out here in the shop, it's water out into the garden and to the greenhouse, the project we're getting ready to start, you know, out there is because of that well. So the water that comes from there is just really important to the life of the farm. The second video is probably the duck feeder video we did, which that one I just liked because it was creative problem solving. We'd gotten ducks. I thought they're so messy and they wasted so much feed. I thought there's got to be a better duck feeder. And I looked on the internet and couldn't find anything. I thought, well, I'll just design one. I'll make one. Went to Lowe's, stood in the plumbing aisle, looked at all the options and things they had. I mean, I had kind of a rough idea of how you combine water and food. And what I like about that video is that it just kind of solved a problem very, very quickly, put that thing together, shot a video, uploaded it. A lot of people have watched it and a bunch of people have been very grateful for that video and have gone on and made it for themselves, and it has solved the problem for them as well. This is just a contribution back to the YouTube community that has given me so much. I mean, there's so many videos that I have watched and learned from and things that I have figured out to do that I like. What I like about that video is I feel like that was one little piece of something that I contributed back to the community that hopefully other people can take from and use and perhaps make their life a little bit easier or better in some way. Just, well, if you've got ducks and you got to feed them, you understand what I'm saying. Question number 3, what subject or topics do you plan to cover in videos in the coming weeks? Well, That one also is really easy because we just uploaded a video about what we're getting ready to start doing. So when the weather is nice out, we're going to be going out and working on the greenhouse project. Really excited about the whole process of building the greenhouse, a proper, well, high house, hoop house, greenhouse for us. And when the weather's not nice, we'll be out here in the Quonset hut continuing to work on restoring this or finishing out the inside of this space. Question number 4, what are your goals for your YouTube channel? That was pretty easy to answer. You know, when we started this channel, didn't really have any high aspirations for quality or style or anything else. It was just simply about documenting projects and adventures and things of ours on the farm. But over time, we have tried to get a little bit better. I've enjoyed making the videos more. Time is a problem for us. I'm not going to be able to, I can't set a goal of having more time videos. That's not a reality. But I think we could be more intentional going forward, and especially in 2018, about making videos on some regular schedule. So like we're going to try and get one out every week. In this case, it'll be 2. So that's one thing. The second thing is better equipment, and especially sound equipment is the one thing that on a number of videos people have said is that just, sound quality is not that great. So we're going to try and budget some things and just slowly but surely increase just get slightly better. I mean, we're not going crazy, but get slightly better equipment to make better videos. Question number 5, tell us something random about yourself that you have not previously discussed in another video. Well, there are a lot of random things that I could talk about in my life, but probably one thing that's pretty random as it relates to this channel, not so random in my life, is that my background is as an artist. And in high school, my goal was to be a career military officer. And my best friend, who is now a colonel in the Marine Corps, said, you got to go take this art class. Go talk to this art teacher. He's really great. And he knew I liked art, so I did. Got into the class, loved it, ended up going to the design school and not in the trajectory towards the military. Got out of design school, founded an art studio in downtown Raleigh with 9 other artists, had a lot of success as a young artist, gallery shows in museums that to this day I'm still in awe that I somehow got selected, very humbling. And then ended up going to graduate school and getting an MFA in painting. And that pretty much killed my desire to continue in art. Just me and the art world were kind of going in different directions. And that's a little while later, we bought our house. So when I talked about that house became my art project. It became my creative outlet for 10 years. And but at some point during that process, I actually felt called to get back to art, and I became an art teacher, which I really loved because it got back to just the really basics of really just creating beautiful things and the innocence with which teenage art students do it. It's not complicated. It's not political. It's just about making beautiful art. And so that kind of brings me forward to today. But it's also why, in part, I make these videos because, now my job as an administrator is I don't get in day-to-day tangibly to create things with my hands. So these videos have been a nice creative outlet in that regard, is to sit and edit and put something together and think through something creatively. So, all right, that's it. Now's the time when I'm supposed to tag 5 other people to participate in this collaboration, but I'm going to be the bad guy and break the chain. So sorry to disappoint on that one. But Becker's Backyard Homestead, thanks for the tag on this, because really enjoyed making this video. Or really enjoyed just thinking about this video and going back and thinking, why did we start this channel in the first place? And then to look forward of what do we hope to do with it, and why are we doing it going into the future, going forward. And it does just come back to the desire to document what we're doing out here and hopefully make some really interesting videos. So thanks again for the tag on this. It's been kind of fun to do this. I didn't expect to make another video this week, but this one was neat to do. All right, well that's it for this video, and until the next one from here at St. Isidore's Farm, I hope everybody is having a really great start to the week, and that it's a really good one for everybody going ahead. And until the next video from here at St. Isidore's Farm, take care and God bless.